lined up at quarterback. He fakes the pitch and keeps it himself, and he's twirled to the turf after a gain of 1 by Miller Moss, getting it out of his hand quickly, and it's a first down. Moss to throw, in trouble, trying to set up a screen, and a nice play made out in space on Angeles after Williams. Moss over the middle, complete, and a first down for Chris Bell. Category as well. Back to the ground game. Brown cuts it upfield, breaks a tackle, still going inside the 20, and they ball at the 12-yard line of Miami. And keeping it as the backup quarterback, Deuce Adams. We have seen 3 dips. Moss back in at quarterback. He'll throw over the middle. And a big hit inside the 5 on Chris Bell. He comes up about a back in for Louisville. But Moss to throw, and his pass is off target, and he had a yard attempt. And they fake it, and it's David Chapeau, the backup punter. And it's a tush push, and Moss close. There it is, signal. Ranvier on for the extra point. No fake here, and the kick makes it 7-0 Louisville. Back to throw on first down, and over the middle the catch is made at the 29 by C.J. Daniels. And Beck will just throw a screen to Malachi Tony, and he is wrapped up at the 18-yard line. Got a direct snap to the Wildcat, Colin Lacey. And Miami did well there at the line of scrimmage to grab Lacey. And they just had a receiver, Chris Hughes, lined up in the backfield. They motioned him out. Moss getting rid of it quickly again. Kariski, the tight end. He'll come up just short. Might do it again here on 3rd and short. Adams will keep it. And he has a first down to the 35-yard. Moss. And it's Bell breaking free inside the 20. Inside the 10. Well, if you look at the last couple years when Miami has gotten off to great starts, they've had some hiccups and haven't finished strong. They were 9 for Miami. Miami's had just 3 plays. Louisville's run 15. Back, down the seam. A catch is made. And it's C.J. Back to the air again. Now taking a shot. Going for Tony, who makes the grab inside the 10. First. Here's Fletcher, straight ahead. Like a batter. Fletcher again, and this time he's popped in the backfield at the 4-yard line. Instead it's a run play to Fletcher. No signal yet. By Miami to cut the deficit in half if Davis puts this through. And it's 14-7 at the 2:19 mark of the opening quarter. Moss swing pass on first down. Lacey lined up in the backfield. And he's close to a first down and has it. Got all the way to number 9 in the country that season. Another first down, and they run it this time to Kewan Brown. And he's between the 2 coaches. On 2nd and 8, Moss floats it toward the sideline. And staying in bounds is opening quarter. And here's Moss with a quarterback sneak. They try to shove him forward, and with second effort, it's going to be close. Replay to get that right. Moss pulls it back. The pass behind the intended target, Dakari Collins. It's only the top of your screen. Moss almost picked off. And Bain standing up on the other side. And here comes Bain after Moss, who gets rid of the pass, but it's incomplete. 25. First down on the Miami 7-yard line. Here's Fletcher. And it takes 3 Cardinals to get into the ground at about the 12. 40 penalties on the year. That's been the one area that's been a problem. Fletcher, no running room that time. Hutchinson in there first. Straddling his goal line, will throw from the end zone. Fires complete to Daniels. And it's right at the line. Back to throw again. Stepping up. And now taking a deep shot, going for Tony. And it's picked off. They'll run it on first down, straight ahead. Isaac Brown grabbed at the 35 by making Miami have to stop and think and identify who the quarterback is. Here's Isaac Brown with room. He gets drilled, but able to keep. He had 1173 last year. Off play action. Moss throws underneath. And Bell is into Miami. 26th play for Louisville. Miami's run 11. Nothing there for Kewan Brown. Teray in his 7th year. Off to the air, in trouble on second down and sacked back at the 41. Keontae Scott. Those safeties are for Miami. And just dumping it off to Lacey. And Lacey dives out of bounds in the game at tailback. And back to throw from his end zone, has to step up. And a long throw to the tight end Bauman. He's out to about the 21-yard.
A nice run there by Lyle.
This time no running room for Lyle. Dropped by Cleb Lubin.
Multiple audibles checking here.
Play clock down to 3. Pump fake. Beck looking long. It's underthrown. And they're going to go Wildcat here. And Miami not fooled. Isaac Brown taking the direct snap and losing a couple yards. Times at the same time. We've seen two different other players taking direct snaps as Brown makes a defender miss. What a juke, and gets the first down.
That was pretty well done by Chris Bell, but it draws a flag.
So it's second down and 17. And Matt Moss is
from the Louisville defense. Ruben Bain, bottom of your screen.
And it's a screen over the middle, and Bain makes the tackle on lane day.
Biggest story in college football. He's going to be there to talk about it.
Carson Beck has thrown picks on 2 of his last 3 passes, able to hit Tony. But
he's going to be a sought-after commodity.
On 2nd and 5. A dump off out in space to Brown, who gets a first down out to the 48, and a flag spot foul. So 2nd and 10. Tony on the screen with a blocker in front, and he frees him. Tony past the 40, inside the 30.
Not just one of the best freshmen in college football, one of the best wide receivers we've seen.
To maybe tie it before intermission. Back to the air. And throws it away. C.J. Daniel. Back looking the other way. Now steps up on the run. Back in trouble and taken down in the previous 5 games played. And this time he's in trouble and almost throws a pick. Got 2 touchdowns, 1 through the air and 1 on the ground. Moss on second down. Lobs it to the sideline. One of those 4 catches was a touchdown. Then Louisville's going to keep it on the ground. And Brown breaking tackles. It's going to be on the kick return. Fletcher on first down. It's maybe 2 against this Louisville front 7 that is Miami. Back to the air on second down and 8. Surveying the field. Everybody covered. And now back. Throwing it. And it is incomplete. Back on 3rd and 8. Steps up in the pocket and takes off. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line by here in the first half. Play action on first down and a strike to midfield. It's Chris Bell with another catch. He got tackled by Frederic. Moss behind the receiver, but Collins makes the catch. Another first down for Louisville at the last play. They run it to the left. And Brown inside the 35, and with yards per carry in this game for the Miami native. Went to Homestead High School here locally. Nothing there on second down. Brown
blitzes. Can they get there with 4?
Up the middle, pressure, and the pass is incomplete. The official signaled incomplete. Jacoby Thomas has to extend the lead. The kick has the leg, and it is good. And Marty Brown are in the backfield. That's Brown leaving and Beck throwing the other way. And the pass brought the receiver to the ground. Elijah Lofton. They'll run Brown here on second down, and he's close to the line to gain. They're going to say he's
this one. I expect him to keep it on the ground.
Brown trying to find a hole, and he got enough to move the chains. Back to the air, pressure off the edge, and the pass is incomplete. A huge hit.
Old-fashioned clean hit.
Back on second down. And the screen to Tony. And Tony's tracked down at the 46. Beck will throw to that bunch to Tony. And great job defensively by Jabari Mack to slow him down. His left hamstring. That's the injury report from Taylor. And here's Brown on first down, past the 10 and out to about the 13. He was hitting the hole hard and had almost 1,200 yards. Moss right at the sticks. It's a first down catch for Chris Bell. So first down on the Louisville 20. Back to the ground game. And Brown has no running room, and there's a flag down. Only one quarterback has been in the game, and that's Moss. And he'll throw here, but he's in trouble, being chased back at his 2-yard line and throws it out of bounds. And they go empty. Moss will get rid of it quickly, and he airmails that one, trying to hit Lacey out in the flat. It'll be, and the play clock down to 1. Moss setting up a screen to Brown, and he's out to the 23. Fletcher in the game wide, and instead they throw to the slot to Marion, and a great play made by Hutch. This might be a double pass. Tony was a high school quarterback, but he ends up running the ball as there was a defender trailed 14-0 in the first quarter. Fletcher up the gut, pushing the pile, still moving to 4. And the kick is perfect, and it's 17 score. And his team is in front late in the third quarter. And he'll throw it on first down. And Moss is going to throw it into coverage. There's a lot of contact. They clock down to 4. And they're going to run it. Isaac Brown away from those two guys, and he gets the first down. Knocked out of bounds at the 40 yards a pop. Brown again, and cut down in the backfield. Flying downhill was Poyser. Miami showing blitz. Brown running it, and he's past midfield and gets another first down. They have found something. So first and 15, Brown running to the left this time. He had success off the right side at the end of the third. Pushed outward to Miami on the road. The Canes at 5-0. Moss over the middle. Lacey turning it upfield and wrestled down. Miami bringing pressure. Moss over the middle to Brown, a first down. And Brown inside the 20. And Brown into the end. A hamstring injury into the end zone for the second time, and the point after makes it 24-13.
What's going to be zone coverage for Miami needs to result in points and some positive offense. I think if you want to continue to try to run the football, so be it. But look, you brought in.
Beck will throw on first down from the pocket, dumping it off underneath. And past the 30 is the Canes.
Malachi Tony in motion.
A must-pick-up situation, and Beck steps up to run, and he dives, but he...
Where was the ball when the elbow hits? His left elbow hits first.
Beck will hand it off, and second effort until a moment ago when Chris Bell got into the end zone for the second time. Beck steps up in the pocket, and he's taken down. Back. And it's Brown again getting the first down. They're short yardage back. Marty throws something to the sticks. Beck from the pocket, pump fake, now throws over the middle, through the hands of the receiver, and intercepted by Jets.
That's a tough call.
2nd and 8. Beck, and he just throws that one away. Wide receiver screen to Daniels, and Daniels ran into a teammate as Lubin was bearing the season for Miami. Beck throwing downfield, intercepted, picked off at the 25-yard line. Let's see if they run the ball and just try to take time off the clock. Isaac Brown follows the ball, and it's picked up by Poyser, and he's tackled inside the 50. It's not the end of the world if you're the Hurricanes, just trying to get it down to 1 score. And it's a jet sweep to Tony, and he's stiff-armed, and he is heading for the end zone. And it's an option pitch, and then a throw by Tony, and it's caught by Daniels. Respond. He'll throw on first down. Underneath, it's Bell, and he's upended at the 32-yard line.
Ball. Isaac Brown not out there again.
Kewan Brown is the running back. He gets the carry, cuts it upfield. Miami trying to rip the ball out. Brown stays in the game for Isaac Brown at running back. Moss back to throw. Here comes Bain. Moss on the move, and he almost throws a pick. Frederick with a ducking with Kewan Brown. On 2nd and 10, Moss throwing, and what a catch on the sideline by Bell. He got a foot down. 42 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns for Chris Bell. Kewan Brown lowers the shoulder, runs through Aguirre, a defense. Louisville trying to snap it with about 6 seconds on the play clock. Great play in the backfield by Keontae Scott, who's had a Moss unloads, almost picked off by Frederick, but it's incomplete. Deep. Short punt. And the fair catch made around the 5th. Active college quarterbacks. They'll put it in his hands on 1st down. He completes it underneath for a short gain to Marion.
Lev Lubin, top of your screen, their best pass rusher.
They rush 3. Back climbs the pocket and throws, and a sliding catch times when they get off to good starts. Is the U back? They certainly looked like it the first 5 games of the year, and they're still alive here. 1st down catch by Mick. Another pass play. Back steps up, takes off, and dragged down after the short gain. Has thrown 3 interceptions, but he's got a chance here to bring Miami back from the brink, and he finds Tony, who is spun down at midfield. Good clock running on the ready for play. Beck in trouble, can't take a sack, and he gets rid of the pass to Daniels, wrapped up after a short seconds and counting. 2nd down and 8. Back to the sideline, and staying in bounds close to the 1st down is Lyle. Stop because Lyle went out of bounds. It'll start on the snap. And they're going to run Lyle. Pushes forward and has a 1st down here for the Canes. And Beck will throw. Gets rid of it quickly.